All right, sort of. I must tell you that I am really thrilled to see this video on YouTube which says the boys are back.
Yeah, man. The boys are back. Not as popular as the boys on Amazon, but we are back, and we are
Yes.
here to give you a lowdown about the Euros.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the boys, aka the dead ball specialist, Saurav and Sammy, joining you back today. And we have a host of results, in fact, that have come in Euros. It's on our screen right now, as you can see. We know the four teams who are already through, and we also are looking forward to the four teams who will be joining them in the quarterfinals. In fact, we already have two fixtures up and running where we know that there is someone who's definitely going out. But we're going to talk about the round of 16 today. Saurav, have you
Yeah.
been watching any games or have you just been watching cricket?
देख यार, टू स्टार्ट ऑफ जैसे ऐसा लग रहा है जैसे 11 साल बाद हालत के नीचे ना वो हड्डी फाइनली नीचे गया है. Congratulations to India firstly for winning the World Cup. Was a super amazing match. मुझे
Yeah,
तो नहीं लगा था होने वाला है. Quite frankly, it seemed like 30 balls, 30 runs, and with the way Klaasen was playing, it was probably he'll finish it off in an over or so. But
mm,
massive congratulations to the whole team. Very glad for them, because of which I actually couldn't catch up on the match that was happening on that night. I mean, I did manage to, however, see the first half
mm,
between Germany and Denmark. And
okay.
Sammy, by the looks of it, how I must tell you, the Germany, yeah, they're under Julian Nagelsmann. They're playing the Julian Nagelsmann way, but
Mm,
it did seem that Denmark did pose a threat to them. Germany wasn't that convincing. If you remember, even in the Euro qualifiers, Germany hasn't played that well. I mean, it's
yeah,
there is a lot of pressure on them. I understandably so, because they're the host nations, and now when you look at it right on our screen, it's Spain versus Germany, a mouth-watering fixture. Spain,
absolutely.
however, has been a far far better team than Germany, so it's
You know,
gonna be a
guys,
litmus test for them.
absolutely, it's going to be a litmus test for sure. But guys, there are these very few moments in life where I get to disagree with Saurav, and I think this is one of those moments. And thank God for that. Thing, Saurav, that I want to definitely talk about is I totally disagree with your take on Germany. I think that they were having, yes, one of those off days in the field. But if you look at Germany as a team and as a host nation, I
Hmm.
think they have been playing some amazing football.
Electric football,
Okay,
yeah. Hmm.
especially in Euro 2024, and especially Sidhu Musewala, I'm sorry, Jamal Musiala, has been absolutely fantastic. He's been absolutely fantastic. Jamal Musiala has been scoring every game. I think he's showing the world why he is rated as one of the top midfielders in the world right now. And right after the Euros, I'm pretty sure that his market value is going to go up 10x for
Shoot,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, clubs from across the world are definitely going to come and want to add Musiala to his squad, into their squad. And also at the same time, sort of one of the things that is going to happen is I think Bayern are going to have a tough time keeping him. With the offers that will be coming in, I think that
Hmm.
is going to happen.
Hmm.
हाउएवर मेरे हिसाब से यार डेनमार्क जर्मनी में मतलब मेरा पैसा तो जर्मनी में ही था. ठीक है.
हाँ, हाँ, of course था. But Sammy, I mean, what I'm trying to say is it might look like 2-0 to you on the page, but
On paper,
in
yeah.
fact, yeah, on paper, but it was actually a very close fight. If you remember,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Germany and Denmark, they were actually in loggerheads till halftime. They were still 0-0. And
Right.
what I feel right now is, what has happened is right after Tony Cruz has finally won the Champions League and announced his retirement from club football, it
Hmm.
sort of also has galvanized the whole national team around Tony Cruz, and it's essentially
Right,
gonna
right.
be his last international tournament.
Outing, yeah, yeah.
Beautiful player, I mean, out of the world completely. Everyone
Hmm.
knows that. And
Hmm.
so there is an added bit of, there's that amount of zeal, that enthusiasm amongst his teammates and colleagues too. So
Correct,
yeah, it's
correct.
very heartening to actually see Germany come out on all guns blazing. They actually won their first match, I think, 5
Yeah,
nil or
yeah,
5,
yeah. They've
right,
been
5
they've
nil
been
or
winning
something.
everything. Absolutely,
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
They're in absolute top form.
Right, right.
If you know
But
what I mean,
but
right?
yeah, I mean,
But
look at it, Sami. It's now Spain versus Germany, and उसके थोड़ा अगर तू नीचे जाएगा, So what you can I
Haha.
can actually see is it's between Portugal and Slovenia. Portugal will go through, and
Hmm.
between France and Belgium, if France goes through, then it's basically Portugal versus France,
Right.
which I was actually predicting as one of the final slots that could be. But it looks
Hmm.
like Spain, Germany, Portugal, France are actually the Euro semi-finals, and then
Correct.
it is virtually unmissable. 5th and 6th of July. So people, wherever the hell you are, make
You
sure
mean the
you're available.
quarterfinals?
Yeah, the
It's
quarterfinals,
not the semifinals.
quarterfinals.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
quarterfinals.
absolutely.
So,
But you know what is more interesting? I think
hmm,
while we come to the quarterfinals eventually, but I
hmm.
think the defending champions, Italy, have been kicked out of the tournament by Switzerland. Of
Switzerland.
all
Yes,
the people,
yes,
in the world, Switzerland comes across and
yeah.
beats uh, in a knockout game, beats the
Hmm.
defending champions Italy,
Champions. Yeah,
and I
yeah.
think that is the biggest talking point right now at the Euros. If you
For
ask
sure.
me, I don't know how this has happened,
For
but
sure, Sammy. For sure.
Switzerland played some really good football. I also couldn't watch the game, but I
Hmm.
did watch
Hmm.
the
Highlights.
highlights. Yeah, and I watched the extended highlights actually,
Hmm.
wherein it's not just the goals and the fouls that were shown. I think good, yeah, basically if there were good plays that was also shown, and
Hmm.
Switzerland deserved to win against
Yeah,
Italy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I think a lot of English people must be really happy about it. I don't know if you guys can hear that sound that is coming through.
I
Yeah,
can.
it's you can, right. I'm
I
actually in a
can. I
war
can.
zone. The war
I
zone
can.
is called Krypton Towers, and a lot of people are fighting. I think wars over here. Basically, some construction work is going on. However, not stopping us from that. Sort of
Hmm.
the match that I want to talk about also
Hmm.
is the match that happened yesterday, and I watched the entire game till the 95th minute. England versus Slovakia. Slovakia were leading 1-0. England were going out till the 95th minute. Two
91st, I
things.
think. 91st, right?
Till the
91st minute, Bellingham.
95th, bro. Trust me, 91st में वो जो score हुआ, फिर भी वो
Hmm.
लोग बाहर ही जा रहे थे the way they were playing. But the fact of the matter is that the
Hmm.
goal by Jude Bellingham, ठीक
Hmm.
है,
Hmm.
that was England's first
Hmm.
shot on target in the entire match,
Hmm.
and that
Sammy,
just
actually
speaks.
forget all of that. मैं कभी
Hmm,
कभी क्या सोचता हूँ पता है? What has been the biggest achievement of England this Euros?
what?
You assemble a squad with the best player from Spanish league, Jude
Yeah.
Bellingham.
Hmm,
You get the Glastonbury Iniesta, Phil Foden. You get the
correct.
best English players, Saka and Rice, and Kian Trippier as left back. You get Kyle Walker as your right back. You get the best striker from Germany, and yet you are able to successfully make that team look like peak 2008 Derby County, the way they have been playing.
I love
I
how
watched
you.
the
I love how you put this.
I
Love the
watched
build up.
I watched I watched the first half,
Huh.
and I
Then you
was
went to
covering
sleep.
England all the way. I'm like, dude, what is this football? ये
No, no.
too super safe. मतलब sideways passing and you pass it back to the keeper. And
Also, bro, I'll tell you, everyone's talking about Jude Bellingham apparently being the man of the match yesterday. If you see the
mm,
match end to
mm,
end, for
yeah,
me, it is Kobe Mainu. A couple of places he did screw up and he did not get the right passes and all of that. But overall, I think if you're just talking about intent, I think Kobe Manu was the guy who was the only guy I think on the field who was showing some intent.
some
Jude
intent.
Bellingham,
Yeah,
yes, amazing goal, overhead kick, and all of
yeah,
that,
yeah.
bicycle kick, whatever you want to call it, call it. ठीक है, he scored the goal that kind of kept them alive.
Right.
If you're basing the man of the match on that, then yeah, okay. But according to me, a man of the match is somebody who's played well throughout the game
Yeah.
and has also inspired the team to kind of get to a winning position. That's a man of the match for me. But the second goal by Harry Kane, did you see that goal?
I haven't seen. I still haven't managed to catch up on the highlights. So what I plan to
Oh, you
do is
haven't.
right after we shut shop here, I'm gonna just directly go and watch exactly how and what exactly has happened. हैरी केन
right.
ने किया है, सही बात है, बट यू नो व्हाट
Ha-
सैमी, आई एम
Hurricane
स्टिल
missed a sitter in front of the goal. By the way,
ओके,
you know, in I think in the
ओके।
82nd minute or in and around that time, ठीक है, it was
हुँ,
a
हुँ,
sitter
हुँ।
by Hurricane's standards. It was like the goalkeeper was in the middle. He had the left of the goalkeeper and the right of the goalkeeper to go to. Free header coming in from a free kick of Phil Foden. He jumped high, connected, but the ball went past the bar. So yeah,
Something that
but
has
yeah,
really
I mean,
stood
he
out
managed
for
to do
me,
it.
Sammy, it was when the first half I actually caught up, and it seemed to me that this very, I don't see an identity in this team. I'll tell you why. I see. When I was actually watching the match, the first half, there were a lot of chances where England could have actually taken a shot, but they refused to. They overplayed a couple of passes. They kept going near the bylines and the border of the D, and they kept trying to get the ball to someone in the middle. And Slovakia, and it was very, it seemed to me that there was just a plan A. There wasn't a plan B going forward. I mean, uh, so I'm glad England's gone through. It's, of course, England's been touted as one of the best teams. It's actually their best, you could say, chances of actually lifting the Euros. But I feel a little scared for them because England, Switzerland again. You never know. Switzerland is kind of building the reputation of being giant killers in this Euros.
Yes, and how? And how?
And
Yeah.
how? Right, right.
Hmm.
And then I don't know. It looks like between Romania and Netherlands, I'm pipping no the Netherlands. And then between Austria, Turkey, like you said last time around, Austria, both Austria has been also, it actually topped its group. Turkey is in a superb form too. So it's going to be very interesting to see what really happens. But for England, मुझे डर लग
डर
रहा
है
था।
भैया, डर है, पूरा
हाँ,
डर है। थोड़ा
हाँ,
क्यों है आपको? आपको
पूरा ही
पूरा होना
पूरा
चाहिए। हाँ, पूरा ही है ना?
पूरा भरोसा
पूरा
होना
डर
चाहिए
रखो।
ना।
भरोसा तो 1 पैसे का नहीं है, डर 100 पैसे का है। ठीक है? बट क्विकली रनिंग थ्रू Saurav,
Yeah,
Portugal versus Slovenia.
Slovenia. Hmm.
Yeah, who do you think is going to
Portugal,
win? Just what?
Portugal, Portugal,
For sure?
Portugal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Portugal.
अच्छा
Portugal will
जी।
go through.
Acha, Portugal will go through, and in France versus Belgium, I think you said it's going to be France, right?
France. Yeah, yeah.
France. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I'm not going to jinx that. All right. Romania versus Netherlands. क्या लगता है तुझे कौन जा रहा है?
Romania versus Netherlands. I'm thinking Netherlands. I mean,
You're
they should
thinking
be.
Netherlands.
They should be. But although
Ideally,
ideally, although
हाँ,
Netherlands का, if you look at it, the direct qualify उन्होंने किया नहीं है, right? I mean, they were
correct.
amongst the other group that actually came in. But Austria and Turkey, that is something that I
This
really
is
want
the
to watch.
game, baby.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is the
yeah,
game.
yeah.
Yes. भाई रात को 12:30 है ये मैच. On the third, which is
This
परसों,
is
day after from the
basically
day that
day
we are
after.
recording.
So it's essentially tomorrow night because we won't be sleeping. I mean, it's tomorrow
हाँ, right.
night. It's
Absolutely.
tomorrow
Tomorrow night,
night or
which is
day after
Tuesday night.
tomorrow
Yeah.
morning. Ha 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 ha. Yeah.
Okay. Can we watch this game, bro?
I think we should know. I think it's a
100%.
great game. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a great game. Austria
Actually,
versus
you know what, Sammy?
Turkey.
What I was thinking, rather than watching the game, maybe
Huh.
what we could also do is play out the remaining fixtures on our PSN network and try
Let's do
putting it
it.
out there, Hannah.
I
Maybe.
love it when you have these ideas.
Yeah,
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 yeah. I
yeah.
think we should do it. When do you want to do it? Do you want to do it tonight?
We can do
Maybe
it
have
tonight. Yeah,
tonight's
yeah,
game.
we can do it
है
tonight.
ना?
Yeah, yeah.
I think every day let's just play one game.
One game.
Okay.
Ha, ha,
Let's
ha.
keep it realistic.
Correct,
Let's keep it
correct,
simple. All right.
correct.
Let's play one game each every day. Record that and put it out for our viewers on this channel itself.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's then see the results that we have.
Hmm.
Is that going to be the
Is
result
that
that
aligned with
is going to,
what
yeah,
will
yeah,
actually
with
happen?
what
Yeah,
is going to
yeah.
happen, right?
But I'm pretty sure of
Okay.
one thing, Sammy. कुछ भी हो जाए, मेरा
Hmm.
पोजीशन ज्यादा रहेगा. My match तू ही जीतने वाले at the
ये
end.
हमेशा होता है
ये
गाइस. दिस इज
हमेशा से
स्टाइल.
रहा है,
दिस इज
guys.
स्टाइल ऑफ प्ले. ओके. पता नहीं क्या ही बॉल लगता रहता है, लेफ्ट से राइट, राइट से लेफ्ट, गोलकीपर टू सेंटर बैक, ये सब करता रहता है. ठीक है. और फिर एक बार अटैक करने जाता है,
बस
और मैं
काउंटर में
बॉल
जाके
लेके
मार रहा
काउंटर
हूँ.
अटैक में गोल मार के चला आता हूँ. दिस इज जस्ट, इट्स ऑलवेज, आई थिंक दिस हैज बीन हैपनिंग
Oof.
सिंस
I don't know.
2013 if I'm not mistaken.
2013 easy. हाँ, 12
2013, yeah,
years, 12 years.
2013,
I
2014,
मेरे को
easy,
कभी कभी लगता
easy.
है my managerial playing style is more of that of judicious mixture of losing like David Moyes
Right.
and trying to play like Pep Guardiola.
Trying to play like Pep Guardiola, but eventually I think you end up being a Gareth Southgate, if you know
Oh
what
my
I mean.
god.
Oh my
Yes,
God,
yes, yes.
right? So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on that note, I think it is time for us to sign out for tonight. We will be coming back to you with the rest of the results and how the teams played. We will also have a very realistic idea of what the quarterfinals, the final four games of the quarterfinals are looking like. Right now we have Spain versus Germany and England versus Switzerland, but yeah, these two basically need to be filled
Hmm.
up, and
Yeah.
then we'll have a more realistic idea of who probably will go through to the semifinals, eventually to the finals, and eventual winners. Right. Thank you so much, Saurav, for being a part of this. I know you've been very busy, and today was a very busy day for you as well.
Yeah.
Also, guys, I must tell you that Saurav is now on the path to becoming a full-time creator. More on that very, very soon. Yeah. But thank you, Saurav, for joining, and thank you everybody for watching this. In case you want to follow both of us, I am at RJSammy07 across all my social media.
Yeah, and I'm Waza2188 across Instagram, Twitter, wherever you want to hit me up.
Wherever you want to hit him up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very kinky boy, only wants to get the heat on social media, right? Kinky boy. But yeah, I think we should make a handle for you called at the rate kinky boy 2188. But
क्यों बदनाम करते हो बहुत से
बस करना है मेरे को
दुकानदार.
करना है kinky boy 2188. But ladies and gentlemen, we also have an Instagram page which is called the Dead Ball Specialist Podcast. Do hit us up over there as well. We're not being kinky, just hit us up over
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Tell
yeah.
us what you want us to discuss, and maybe you can just join us on one of these episodes. On that note, Sammy signing out, Saurav signing out, the Dead Ball Specialist saying thank you for watching.